Short lesson today. It's on the surface area of cylinders, cones, and spheres. After I've delivered my lesson, I'm going to give you some alternative to access the same knowledge, because obviously what I'm getting here is like you're not really picking up what I'm putting down. You don't really like my teaching style. That's fine. You don't need to like me. I still get paid. You need to do some work though. So if I give you an option to do other ways to get the knowledge, I've ticked that box. So let me teach this. You need specific formula for the surface area of cylinders, cones, and spheres. Can someone remind me, was there a formula for finding the surface area of something that had flat sides?
Yes.
What was it?
Sum
No.
of all the areas.
Yes. So it's just the sum of all the areas. If it had flat sides, there wasn't a formula for a rectangular prism. There wasn't a formula for a pyramid. You had to work out what shapes were on all the sides and then add them all together. But if it's got curved surfaces, so like a cylinder, that's curved, the little tube part. If it's a cone, that's curved. And a sphere, the most curved, you just have to have the formula. You don't get a test on this, so you don't need this on your cheat sheet, but you should have it on your notes. So, some moments, please. The cylinder. Shh. Girls, if you'd like to teach, you can come up here. I can get paid for you doing the work. The cylinder. Can someone tell me what shape is it on the end of a cylinder?
A circle.
Good. What shape forms the tube part? Yes, it's a rectangle that's wrapped up. So if I had this book, right? The ends of this are circles. And what could you say about the side of the rectangle? Is it exactly the length around the circle?
Yeah.
This is the circumference of it. So that's why the formula of the surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r squared, because pi r squared is one circle. How many circles did you say was on the cylinder? 2 of them. So that's the circle parts. And the 2 pi r h, 2 pi r is the circumference of a circle, times by that should be d. That should be d. I'll fix that up now. The depth of the circle. So 2 pi r d will tell you the area of the rectangle that wraps around. So that is a cylinder. Can you get that down, please? I'll give you a couple of minutes to get that. Have you opened IXL? Can you open it, please? Yep. Yep. Oops, sorry. Sorry? What's the question?
I can't spell sphere because it's like all like one month.
You can't spell sphere.
P-H-E-R-E. I got you.
And my writing's not the greatest. I did it live. Sphere is up here too.
Oh, well, I'm not smart, and I'm dyslexic, so I get excuse.
Get ready. This is what you're coming into, mate.
It's a sentence.
Yes.
Shh. The reason why I do this is because they've got some subjects, I think it's mostly psychology, where the teacher asks them to just write down what's already on the slides. If I've written it, then I've got some leeway to go, dude, I wrote it as well. Like, it'd be nice for you to write it too. All right, let's go over. What is a cone? A cone is the the curved cone section. What is on the bottom of a cone? What shape? A circle. So why is the formula this way? You've got the area of a circle, pi r squared. The area of the cone shape is pi r s. What is s? It's the diagonal line there. So what you're actually mostly going to find is that the questions are going to tell you the radius and the height of the cone. They're not going to tell you the slant length. Do we have maths where you can find out the slant length if all you know is how tall the cone is and what the radius is? It starts with a P. Pythagoras, okay? So just keep that in mind. Can you get the cone formula down? And if you've already got that, I don't have a good explanation as to why a sphere is 4 circles of area, but it is. Probably some Greek guy found that out, whatever. It doesn't matter. You just follow the instruction. So if you got the cone down and you get the sphere formula down, please, all you need to know is the radius. Could someone tell me if the question told you the diameter of the sphere, so let's say all the way across was 10, what would the radius be? 5. You just halve it, all right? So make sure you got those formula down, please. You'll be hammering them later. Girls, can you stop talking? Because if we have to have a parent-teacher interview, I'll make note of this. That instead of listening to me teach, you're just chit-chatting.
Well, we've got the YouTube videos to
Huh?
watch. Put it all down.
Okay. All right, find the surface area of the object below. What 2 shapes do we have here?
A circle and a cone. A sphere and a cone.
Good. So the surface area of the sphere is going to be 4 pi r squared. What is the radius of that sphere? Does the diagram tell you the radius of the sphere? Not directly. You can work it out. What would the radius be if the diameter is 6? 3. So 4 pi 3 squared. Now, a problem that I've noticed with this class is you forget that bed mass exists. Are there brackets in this right now? Is there an e? Is there an exponent? You need to deal with the 3 squared first and then times everything else. So I'll show it on the calculator here. 3 squared is 9. Times that by pi. Times that by 4. So your surface area is going to be 113.10 square centimeters, rounded to 2 decimal points. That's for the sphere at the top of the object. Is that the only part of the...
No.
No. Does the diagram tell you the slant length of the cone?
Just the length of it. Not the slant, the length.
Yeah, good.
Right.
It tells you how tall it is and it tells you how wide it is. Right now, this is a triangle, but is that a right angle triangle? That is not. But if I drew a line, which is the height of the triangle, down to the middle and across, is that going to be a right angle triangle? How long is the bottom of that right angle triangle going to be? 3. Now I can use Pythagoras to work out the slant. So I'm going to go S. I don't know what it is right now. But according to Pythagoras, S squared is going to be 3 squared plus, how tall is the cone? 8 squared. So you can grab your calculator out. Mine's on the wrong side currently. 3 squared plus 8 squared is 73. And from our previous topic, what was the opposite of squaring something?
Squaring.
Good. S is going to be the square root of 73. And because we're no longer doing quadratics, do we have to worry about negative numbers? No. Thank the Lord. So, square root 73. So that's about 8.54 centimeters, rounded to 2 decimal points. Do I have what I need to find the surface area of the cone? Do I? Pi, I don't get a choice in. Do I know the radius of the cone? Yep. Do I know what S is?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you just worked out, okay? So I can work that out now. SA of the cone equals pi times by 3 squared equals pi, equals plus pi times by 3 times by s, which was 8.54. So chuck that in your calculator and you're done. Exponent first, 3 squared times by pi. So that first part is 28.27 plus, boys, don't distract each other. He's doing something different. The next one is pi times by 3 times by 8.54, 80.49. So that's all rounded to 2 decimal points. So the last step is just to add those together, okay? 28.27 add 80.49. You cover about 108.76 for the cone. Is that currently the total surface area of that object? Add the totals together, good. So total SA is going to be 113.10, 108.76, 6, 8, 11, 2, I believe it's that. 221.86 square centimeters. I'll stop the recording now so you can check.